to the inaugural sailing of the largest cruise ship in the world, Icon of the Seas. I am out here checking in my bags because it's cruise day! I am through check-in! Oh, we're in the waiting area, so let's see if we have to wait. Alright, so this is the waiting area for boarding the ship. The ship is actually right there, and it looks like there's no wait. Now, we're gonna try to walk on right now. We're like maybe 3-4 hours early, but don't let nobody hear that. So, let's see if we get on. We entered the ship on deck 5 in the Royal Promenade, and the first thing you see is the Pearl. They had bartenders walking around with glasses of champagne and fruit punch, and you knew that this was about to be an iconic trip. One of the great things about this inaugural sailing was that the rooms were already available once we boarded, so we were able to go straight there. Be sure to tune in later for a full cabin tour. Now that we've seen the room, let's go and see some of the places I've been watching on YouTube like crazy. I cannot wait to explore these areas in person, so let's go see what it looks like. We are walking into the Aqua Dome. So this is my very first time seeing this area. Here is this beautiful sign. Isn't it cute? So the theater is in here, but we're trying to find some food because I have not eaten yet. And so I gotta eat so that I can start drinking. So that is where we are. But let me let you guys see what it looks like in here. Come on guys, let's go to the Aqua Dome Market. Get some of the little food at the tables. I know there's Greek food in here. There's mac and cheese, there's crepes. I'm excited. I'm starving and I'm ready to try this. So let me show you guys what it looks like. I know what we get first. Some Mediterranean. Thank you. Alright, this is my first pita. After lunch, it was time to head to the sail-away party. Now, I am not going to lie, this was one of the strangest sail-away parties I've ever attended. So, of course, with the layout of the ship, you had to have it on one of these upper decks up here, which was a nice view, but it really was split and it was really a small space to bring everyone to celebrate. One of the highlights though was that there was a fireworks show to kind of signal that we were sailing off. So that was at least nice, but it did take place in the daytime, so you couldn't really see it. So very interesting sail away, not my favorite and definitely not the best. Alright, so seeing everyone waiting and waving as we leave is definitely putting things into perspective. This is really a special moment to get to be a part of as the ship takes sail on its first official sailing. So this is the inaugural and we are out of here. So we're off to 2 sea days and then we'll be visiting St. Kitts and St. Thomas. But yeah, so this weekend is iconic adventure. So it's about 6 o'clock and I'm sitting on my balcony. We just set sail, so I wanted to talk about a little bit of my initial feelings. And the good thing is I paid 100% of my own money for this cruise, so you guys are gonna get my honest first impressions. I know they're gonna change, so I thought it was really important that I did this video just to kind of talk through what I'm feeling. So as a solo traveler, I'll be honest, I'm feeling very overwhelmed on this ship. It feels like a lot. The areas don't necessarily feel crowded as far as people, and I don't feel like I've seen a lot of people that you know, kind of like know me or have had a lot of conversations, but I just feel very much like, I don't know, it just feels like a lot to take in. I guess, you know, I've seen so much so quickly. I've visited probably 5 or 6 out of the 8 neighborhoods on the ship already. So I embarked at about 12 o'clock, and within that time I have changed outfits, you know, eaten twice. I was hungry, so I did eat twice, and I've had like my first beverage, and I've also toured the spa. And I feel like it's just been a lot. I have seen a lot very, very quickly. I probably should not have gotten on the ship and just hit the areas like I did. So I have seen a good majority of the ship, and the good thing is I watched videos before, so I knew what to expect. That's actually a ship blowing at us, guys. Kind of funny. And they have a lot of people on the way. Hold on, let me show y'all. Alright, that's pretty funny. Yeah, so I visited the Aquadome Market, which I was really looking forward to. I did not love, what is the name of the place? I think Rio or Ginger. I was really looking forward to the Asian, so I had this sweet and spicy shrimp. I didn't love it, so that was a bit of a disappointment, but I did go to the other area within there and I enjoyed it. I can't even remember what it is. I can't think straight. So much I want to tell you guys. Other initial thoughts. Central Park lived up to everything I thought it would be. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The real plants just add so much to it. The seating areas are amazing. It just really feels cool, and that breeze and just knowing that you're on the ocean is amazing. So I love Central Park. That is definitely my favorite area and neighborhood on the ship. As far as the spa, huge disappointment. So I went to tour it. So they have a thermal spa. If you purchase the package before the cruise, it was $109. And I found out once you got on the ship that you can't just book one day for the thermal spa. They only sell 30 passes and you have to have it for the entire week. And if you purchase it on the ship, it's $180. Absolutely ridiculous for what you get in that spa. So I will have to still say Virgin Voyages has the best spa at sea. Carnival is following closely behind on their newer ships, but this is just like heated chairs. You have a hot sauna, steam room, like one of the smell good saunas, and I think that was it, to be honest. And rainforest showers. I mean, it wasn't great. I definitely would not recommend spending the money on it. It's a waste. Let's see. So yeah, so that's definitely the biggest disappointment so far. Central Park was the best area so far, and I think that's about all I want to say about the cruise. Yeah, I mean, I guess embarkation, we can talk about that. Very smooth, simple, seamless embarkation. Even though my app was giving me issues, they were quick to help me and expedited my boarding the ship. I was able to get on a lot earlier than I was supposed to get on. So no issues there, but we'll kind of see how this thing shakes out. I think that I'm feeling the overwhelmed. I'm probably feeling a little bit of my introvertedness coming out this cruise. And I probably just need to take a minute, chill out, and just not be so eager to see everything today. So that's it for now. I don't know what we're going to do next, but I guess you guys will find out once we continue the video. We'll be back. Hi guys, so we're currently in the Aqua Show. I got here early, so I have a nice center spot. Show is set to start around 10:15. I think it's about 9:30 now, and there's plenty of room. So I'll let you guys see what it looks like in here. Later that evening, everyone came together for the midnight balloon drop. So it's about 1 a.m. So let's recap the night because it's time to put a wrap on this night. So I attended the Aqua Show in the Aqua Dome, which was amazing. They said the show wasn't completely finished, but it looked really, really good. I thought it was really cool to see all of the lighting in there and the way the water works and everything that came down. It definitely is giving the show that I saw on Celebrity Ascent a run for its money. I can't remember the name of it, but I really, really enjoyed that show. And I really like the Aqua show, so I can say that the Celebrity and Royal Caribbean brands do a really, really good job with their shows. They definitely are top tier so far. So we still have another one, which is going to be the Wizard of Oz, and also I think there's some kind of Starburst or something that's like an ice skating show. So we'll have to kind of compare and talk about those two, but I really, really enjoyed the Aqua show. It was very entertaining. And I felt like it was a very perfect amount of time for a cruise ship show. It was about 30 minutes, so I definitely liked it. So after that, I decided to walk around a little bit and then headed to the balloon drop. So at midnight, they did a balloon drop. They had music, live music going and everything, just to kind of celebrate the inaugural of the ship. The inaugural sailing of the ship. So it was amazing, of course. Beautiful to see the balloons pop. Got a little loud when they started stomping them. I don't understand why they started popping and stomping them. I guess they had to get rid of them some kind of way, but yeah, that was that. So after that, I ventured off to the casino just to have a glass of wine and see what it looked like. Huge casino, guys. I don't know when, because they don't like you filming in there, but I have got to figure out how to get in there and share that footage with you guys, because that casino is very, very large, and I think if you play in the casino, you are going to enjoy it. The bar was a little slow. It took them a little while to get to me, and I don't know if it was because I wasn't keeping up with when it was my turn or what, but the bar took a minute. But that's pretty much a wrap on the night. So very good night. Definitely better than how I felt a little bit earlier about everything, kind of my initial reaction to everything. So we're gonna see what tomorrow holds. My plan is to focus heavily on the night events tomorrow and really get into some of the live shows. So I should have a very good representation of what I think to tell you guys tomorrow about that. But I'm exhausted, as you can tell. I'm probably rambling. So let's go ahead and close out Embarkation Day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Welcome to the inaugural sailing of Icon of the Seas. This is day 2, and this is the first of 2 consecutive days at sea. So what better way to spend the night than bar hopping? So we are going to go to as many events as possible on the ship, and I'm going to show you guys what it's like to experience nightlife on this ship. So be sure to stay tuned. The only specialty dining option I did for this cruise was Hooked Seafood. I paid $57.99 plus tax to dine here, and it turned out to be a great choice. At drinks, and this oyster shooter looks intriguing. I don't know exactly what this means, but I think we're gonna have to try at least a set of 2 of them. So we're here in Hooked, about to order. It's really loud and the lighting is not that great. This ring light is saving me, but I think we are going to get the captain's platter, so I'll be back to show you guys the food and let you know what I think in a moment. We have oyster shooters here. I have one with vodka and one with gin, and it literally has oyster in it, and you take it as a shot. Okay, we're gonna try it. I don't know why I get on these cruises and get so bold. So this is the vodka one with the oyster in it. Ah. All right, ready? Ooh, and it's horseradish and cocktail sauce in it. That's actually really good. Damn, I like that. Ooh, it's so weird. It's so good. Okay, I'm gonna give that a minute to rest before we try the next one. All right, we're back around to the next oyster shot. This one with vodka. This one don't look as good. The other one, I think the cocktail sauce and lemon and all that was so good that it like set it off. We're gonna try this one. Ooh, that one is actually good too. That is so weird. I don't understand how a shot with an oyster in it could be good, but that was delicious. I actually really like that. Alright, our first appetizers here, we have the fried calamari. Alright, let's try a little calamari. So, here it is. We're gonna dip it in a little sauce here. Ooh, that's slapping. Okay, so far Hooked was an amazing choice. Between those oyster shots and this is good. We have another appetizer on the way of the broiled oyster, so we want oyster crazy. That is good. You gotta try Hooked. I can already tell you. I don't know what the main entree is gonna be like. This is good.
So the baked oysters were not my favorite, and I thought that stuff in the middle was edible, but that was actually salt. So I really messed up my palate just eating that. But I give it about a 7 out of 10. For the main entree, I decided to do the captain's platter, which consisted of lobster, shrimp, and salmon. The lobster and shrimp were really good, but the salmon was a little dry for my liking. And the macaroni and cheese, you'll hear what I thought of it, but this turned out to be my least favorite part of the meal.
I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm trying lobster mac and cheese though. Okay, mac and cheese is decent. It has a decent flavor, but it's a little dry. I really am not a mac and cheese person. I know that probably is strange to a lot of people, but yeah, I mean, it has little pieces of lobster in it, but and it's cheesy. Yeah, it's not okay for me. Not the greatest. Here's dessert. So this is the chocolate brownie, and I think this is the perfect size. We got us a little bit of red wine left here. We're gonna have this, and then we will be off. We headed to karaoke. All right, we are here. Spotlight Karaoke is stop 1. It is 10:30 p.m. and we are headed into this club. This is located on the promenade, which is awesome because you're right in the center of all the action.
One of the things I really enjoyed about this show was that each of the activities had its own venue. So I love the fact that there is an entire karaoke spot so that you don't feel like you're visiting the same spots over and over and everything is a new experience. Now, I don't know if it was just the time I went or whatever, but the venue is nice. Like, I give the venue a 10 out of 10, but the crowd just was not there. This was not the popping spot. Now, they did have an individual menu for this venue that I thought was really good, and it was cute since it had a little record on the cover of it. Yeah, I don't know what was up with the vibe. I never really caught karaoke when the vibes were just there, but still a nice stop on the trip.
And the night hop continues. Next stop, Starburst in Absolute Zero, which is the ice skating rink. So let's see what the show is like.
Unfortunately, the show played copyrighted music, so I had to mute it for this video. But let me tell you guys, Icon and the Seas, Royal Caribbean, they knew how to do some shows. This show was really pretty. I was supposed to come back and see the rest of it, but I never did just because there were other events I wanted to go to. But I stopped there this night, and this was just a very beautiful like setup, and of course they're ice skating, so amazing show.
And we're still club hopping. Next up is dueling pianos. So let's see what that show is about.
Now, I don't know if you guys can hear what they were saying when I walked up, but let me tell y'all, this was the spot to be every night. Was it my move? Really? Not really. But every night, this place was packed out to the max. This was such a cool concept because you have two people directly across from each other playing pianos and kind of almost like battling. But when I tell you guys this was the spot every night, this place was lit every single night.
still night hopping, and this time we are headed to the comedy show. It's the 11:30 late night comedy show. So let's go.
The same thing I mentioned about the karaoke spot rang true for the comedy club. It had its own venue and it looked so beautiful inside. Now, I could not record the show, but I can let you guys know there were 3 different comedians that performed and every one of them were good. That is something that does not happen. Like, I never like all the comedians on board. Each one was fantastic.
It is 12:30 and that is a wrap on our night hop. Let me know which event or venue you like the most and which one you're most excited to experience on Icon of the Seas. Night. Hey, welcome to day 3. So today is a sea day and I am all about hitting these pools. So I have not spent time in the hideaway, so the adults only area. So that is my plan for today. And that's pretty much it. I just want to lay out by the pool, enjoy the outside, and get out of this room. So tune in to see what happens today.
Vitality Cafe is located in front of a spa on deck 14, and it is a must for fresh juice.
So I have my juice. I just got me like a little carrot and ginger juice made, and I'm headed to the hideaway, adults only area. So right now we're walking through Chill Island too.
One of the most interesting things you can find on Royal Caribbean ships is the flow rider. Now, I've done it once before, but it just did not happen for me this trip. I actually planned on doing it, but it just never lined up time-wise and hair-wise because I could not mess up my hair with this thing.
And we still have the towel issue here where people leave their towel and clips and basically take their seats and reserve them all day. So it is a thing here on Icon. So like I said, it's 8, so you definitely have to get here even earlier. So we have gone through an outfit change and I've curled my hair. It's actually a little bit too warm for me at the pool, so I'm inside now. So we're looking for lunch. We're probably going to do either Playmakers or we're gonna do a Zoomy in the park, which is right here. So we're walking through Central Park. It's a beautiful day during this day 3. Today's outfit is from Micah's or Mika's, however you say it. You know, it'll be tagged somewhere in the description, this video. But yeah, let's see what we're gonna eat and explore. I'm in front of Trellis Bar where I am getting ready to get an espresso martini. I have just fallen in love with those on this ship. I wanted to get like one of the signature drinks here, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But there is still time. So we're gonna sit out here in Central Park and enjoy it for the day.
For lunch, I ultimately decided to do Playmakers, which is a sports bar and arcade on the ship. This place is the spot on the ship to get wings and your sports food and watch the game. So it was good vibes and it was early, so it was quiet. So this is day 3 of our sailing, and currently we have received 2 gifts for the inaugural sailing. We have a cap as well as a water bottle. So I don't know if we're getting something delivered today or if this is going to be an everyday thing. But these are the gifts so far.
We're off to try round 2 at the pool. This is insane. Like, I really do all the changing in these outfits. That's why I need so many outfits. So we in the next swimsuit, getting ready to go to the pool. We're gonna try a swim and tonic. Let's go try the swim up bar, and then we'll see about the other pool.
Now, Swim and Tonic is cute, but this is not where everybody was hanging. Everybody was at the Hideaway, so the adults only area was the poppin' area during this time. So I came over, visited the bar, grabbed me a drink, and just hung out. Meet my new friends Andre and Kyle, who I met at the casino sitting at the bar. I always tell my solo travelers, sitting at the bar is one of the best ways to meet people. You can just sit there if you feel uncomfortable, and typically someone will start talking to you. So that is how we met the previous day at the casino, and we had the best time at the pool. Shout out to you guys, loved meeting you. This day was the longest I have ever stayed at a pool on the ship, but I think it was just the views and the vibes here that were just so good. So I started to see the sun go down, and it was such a beautiful sight from the ship. The later it got, it was just like the nicer it got. So it started to kind of thin out as it got later, because of course people were going to dinner, but seeing the sunset from these views of this infinity pool, that was a move.
Okay, so I just left the pool party with Lynette and Stanley, Addie and Terry, and I'm starting to think maybe I didn't like the ship because I was a bored solo traveler. So maybe the key is to hang with people on this ship, because I just had a blast today. So we'll see how we feel about it after this. But as of right now, this trip has taken a turn. I have something positive to say. I had an absolutely great time. Hey guys, still day 3. When I tell you the room was the perfect amount of cold and I was asleep so hard, I got up with just enough time to see Lou's Jazz and Blues, the Earth, Wind & Fire tribute. But we're not going to be up long tonight. Definitely went way too hard at the pool, and I am exhausted. But let's get in here really quick and see what this is looking like. And this may be an end to the night.
Lou's Jazz and Blues is a dedicated jazz and blues club located in Central Park, and this was one of my favorite spots, hands down, on the ship. I love seeing live music, so having this right near me on the ship was a win. Another thing that makes this venue special is this outdoor seating area right outside of the club. So you can sit outside, feel the breeze, and actually hear the band performing. So this spot is just top tier. Like I said, favorite spot on the ship, 10 out of 10 on everything from the performances to the setup.
This is the Royal Promenade at 6 a.m. before everybody wakes up. So it spans across 2 floors, deck 5 and 6. And so this is where you'll find all of the late night activities. Dueling pianos, spotlight karaoke. The comedy attic is right here. Sorrento's Pizza. So we are on the hunt for coffee. So let's keep on walking around the top here to get to Pearl Cafe. Alright, so you have to take your sale card and go down here, and this is where you exit the gangway. So this is different because you're actually going down an escalator to get there. And there's the sign. 5:30 is our time, we have to be back. So also the casino is down here, which I think I showed it on another day. Hi! Okay, this is kind of cool. Definitely different. I'm so used to like waiting in lines and stuff to get off the ship. This is pretty cool. Oh, we fancy. This is iconic. And we are off. Wow. Beautiful first views. Good morning. We are in St. Kitts and getting ready to do an excursion by Viator. This is something I typically don't do. I typically recommend my solo travelers to book directly with the cruise line because it's easier to keep up with. They make sure the ship doesn't leave you and things like that. But being that I'm a little bit more of an experienced traveler, I wanted to try something different because they tend to be a little bit cheaper and you get more of kind of a local feel of what's going on each place. So today we're going to do a grand tour of St. Kitts. I don't know anything about this place. Y'all know I'm quick to just hop on a cruise and go. So barely even knew we were coming here. So I booked this. It was about $68 through the app. I will include the link down below and let you guys know what I think of it at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all something that I have not spoke about yet, but it has really bothered me about this ship. There is a smell, y'all. I don't know if it's sewage, if something's backed up, but when you get off the ship, it smells like it. It smells horrible. It moves around the ship, so you never know when you're gonna smell it. And that is just so shocking to me for a brand new ship, because y'all know I love smelling the new ship smell. This ship ain't got it. This ship ain't got it. Now, we're gonna talk about this a little bit later and what I think is going on, but I just wanted to put that out there because the smell was just so strong that I'm almost gagging. Yeah. So we are gonna walk into the town and see if we can find where this excursion is. Yo, look at that freaking icon. That's so pretty out here though. We have mountains, a little town. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. Like, this trip has definitely taken a turn. I started off like, I don't know, I think just kind of trying to do too much. But after yesterday hanging out and spending time at the pool and really relaxing and just giving myself grace to get these videos completed, I feel great. So I'm having a good time. And so I want this to continue. I guess that's the ambulance that's come moving down here in a minute. We're almost to the town, so. This is where you can ask for help with your excursions. Let's see, that says pre-booked tours, exit only. So let's see where we need to get. So this line is relatively long. I see a lot of people with tickets, so I'm thinking these are people who bought their excursions through Royal Caribbean. So there's an exit down way at the end, and then there's one here that says pre-booked. So let's see if this is where we need to go. All right, so we're walking down here to this yellow building. Of course, we pre-purchased. This is where they told me I need to come. We'll see how difficult it is to find, but right now it's still just a little walk down and board and everything. So no, thank you. No. Oh yeah, I might get proposed to out here and thank kids. All right, so as soon as you get down here to this building, I see the sign for Grays Island Excursions. So they're different signs. So if you purchase your excursion outside of Royal Caribbean, this is the area you're gonna come. They have zones marked here. They have signs they're holding up. So we are here. Hi. All right, so it's very easy to find. This is where we have it in the app. And they say they're gonna check us off the list here. So I do recommend going ahead and downloading this if you don't turn on your internet. I actually turn mine on through my phone company when I get places, so when I get back to land. So it will need to go back in airplane mode once you get back on the ship to prevent the cruising charges you get. But look at the ship back there, y'all. It's the first time I'm getting a full view of it. Yeah, it's hot. I am already sweating. So I'm thinking this is the tour guide from looking at the videos and pictures. So I'm looking forward to it. This is supposed to be about 5 hours. So we'll see how I feel in a couple hours. I don't typically do excursions this long, but I think this will be a fun adventure since this is the first time. There I am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Kindly wait by the pillow over there for us.
Okay. All right, so check in easy breezy. They told us to wait over in this area. But there's definitely a lot at this port. Okay, so one thing I've seen really quickly is you definitely do not need to forget your picture ID when you get off the ship. So not just a copy of your passport, you need either your driver's license or something with a picture of you, because I just walked right out this gate, took a photo, and tried to come back, and I had to pull out my ID. So they are not playing about having that ID. So definitely remember that when you're coming out to any port, but definitely St. Kitts, because they are checking. Definitely a different route. Welcome back. So it's nice and air conditioned. Thank
goodness. His Majesty. There you have it. You see the difficulty? To change from Elizabeth to Charles is quite a problem for me. But I'm working on it. We look across the square, notice the large trunk in the center there. Yeah. That is a baobab out of southern Africa. And the one closer to us is from the genus Albizia. Later today I'm going to show you a sprawling Albizia that pretty much covers the gardens at Rumney Manor. As I look across the square, it looks rather sparse and bare to me, because it was once a veritable forest, filled with trees, so many that the sun hardly got to the ground. But
you guys, so that is an actual volcano back there. It's so beautiful out here though. Wow.
Typical of the rainforest, we have high canopy, high temperatures, high levels of humidity.
So we just got finished like driving through an actual rainforest, which was so cool. So we saw banana trees. They said we would see monkeys. There weren't any monkeys that I could see, so I hate I missed that. But we're actually about to take a tour of this garden area. So all of this is just beautiful, just trees everywhere. So I'm really curious to see what we see out here. So far the tour has been amazing. Like, I'm loving the air-conditioned van and riding around. We're about an hour and a half in right now, after seeing the towns and everything. So this has been great. I definitely recommend it.
This is a reflection of the British Empire, of which it was said the sun never sets. So all of those nations, islands ringing the globe are represented here. But may I first introduce you to a native? The royal palm, Roystonia regia, native to Cuba, Hispaniola, the Dominican Republic and Haiti, Puerto Rico, Jamaica. And this is when my Floridian guests now tell me, I have one in 25 yards. Sometimes you have the Bismarck as well. Bismarck is originally from Madagascar.
Y'all, it's so beautiful. Wow.
Perhaps most interestingly, toilet tissue. Yeah. And those who are promoting bamboo as a source of for your toilet tissue, they don't just say buy these rolls of toilet tissue. They give you an analysis. So if you were to use these bamboo toilet tissue for 1 year, you would save two trees in the forest.
What we do here is an art. It's called batik. That's the process of waxing and dyeing. The wax is used to protect colors from each other. And so we start like this with a white piece of fabric. We trace and design on threads and pencil and not destroyed.
So the demonstrator just told us that a real batik can be flipped either way and it looks the same. So it's not real if you don't flip it around. So you see how you see this side, and when you flip it, it still looks right. There's no wrong way for it. It's so cool. Thank you. We're still here touring the garden and everything, and I think we're getting ready to head to the next destination, but this was beautiful, and we got to see a real batik, I think is how you say it. And so you flip it back and forth like I was showing you guys. So yeah, this has been fun. Next destination.
Our next stop required us to go up a hill, and I can't lie, I was a little afraid, but this was not my place, and I trusted my guide more than I trusted myself. But one of the passengers decided to challenge the driver and tour guide, so he had to get a little spicy with her. Listen.
Do you know their
entrance?
Do you know the old Greyhound bus company's motto? Do you know the motto of the old bus company? It says, leave the driving to us.
I should have known this hill was about to be no joke, because the tour guide was like, I'm going to sit on the bus and you guys just go ahead and go up the hill and be back by 12:30. So since I had time to spare, I grabbed my tripod and took some photos of myself because I could not resist this background. Be sure to check the description for the tripod and Bluetooth remote I used to take my own photos. After my solo photo session, it was time to head up to see what this area had to offer.
This thing is steep, and of course I came out here with flip-flops, something you should not do on excursions. My brain was just not with me this morning. I left my hand fan. You guys know I do not leave my fan. I don't play that. Okay. Ooh. Y'all. Them steps just about took me out. I'm gonna need a minute. Oh my God. Ooh. I'm so glad I did not get up drinking a mimosa this morning. Only thing is we gotta go back down. Woo. Lord. All right, let's continue going. I know this is nature and all, but who decided to put all these damn steps up this hill? We couldn't chop it down or nothing. We need an elevator. Oh, y'all. Yeah, this is a little weird being in here and nobody is here. It's a little freaky, I can't lie. More steps. Okay, not as many, hopefully. We're going to the gun deck. Yeah, we might not be going nowhere else. It is hot. Oh, look at the cannons. Wow. That is insane. Ooh, that is good enough for me. It is back to the van we go. So we're venturing back down the steps to get in some air conditioning. Pretty though, definitely cool to see a real cannon, but we made it back down. Went up, saw the museum. So let's do a little walking around down here and see what we see. Looks like they're out here barbecuing. Let's go see what they have. Yeah, I know I like a good barbecue as a Memphis girl. Hi. Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at the ocean views from up here. Hi, girl. Alright, so we're heading over to the gift shop now. So this is where the visitor center and gift shop is. That water back there is gorgeous. Let's see what we find in here. So they actually don't allow you to record in the gift shop, but it just had like little trinkets and shot glasses and glass figurines and things like that. So we're gonna get back on this bus in this AC. Cause baby, it is hot, hot.
Barbara.
This is where we have to go down the hill.
So if you want to read the story of St. Eustatius and the role it played in the American War of Independence, you may read the first salute.
So we just stopped at this point, and one side is the Atlantic and the other one is the Caribbean Sea. I think this is the Atlantic here to the left, and that's the Caribbean Sea there on the right. It is so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
The water here is so beautiful. Like, I definitely would love to come back and stay here. I think this might be some of the most beautiful water I've ever seen. But I'm starting to get a little tired. It's about 1 o'clock and this tour is still going. And it doesn't include lunch. So I'm kind of ready to head back to the ship. We're going to have to find out how long this is. All right, so we are at Shipwreck, which is the final stop. So we're gonna go see the beach. He actually said that he would give me 10 minutes to go and see it, and then I can get back on the shuttle and go to the ship. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I have editing to do and I'm ready to put these videos together. But at least we'll get to see what the beach looks like out here. So far, everything has been so beautiful. I highly, highly, highly recommend this tour. I think I said it earlier in the video, but if not, it was only like $68. And it doesn't include a meal or anything, but you get a good feel of seeing the island of St. Kitts. So if I ever come back, you know, I could do something else or just decide to not get off the ship. So let's get some views of what is out here so that we can get back. The fan. This is what the beach looks like. There's a nice little place to eat here. And there's coral reef out here. Oh, this is beautiful. And the sand is soft. It's hot, but it's beautiful. So we are back after an awesome tour with Mr. Gray. Let me let you guys meet him. You definitely have to book Mr. Gray's tour. It's been amazing. I'm telling you, he's shown us everything. So knowledgeable and helpful. So love it. Yeah. We're gonna get some more people coming to see you now. All right. Good morning and welcome to day 5. We are in St. Thomas today. So let me show you guys what we are working with. I woke up to the most amazing view. Of course, I got on my robes. So Royal Caribbean actually did give us robes with this room, so I didn't have to bring my own. But look at this. Oh, so beautiful. I don't know if I've ever been docked this close to like a mountain or, you know, some greenery. So it's really beautiful. But as you guys can hear, I'm a little groggy this morning. Definitely went a little too hard last night. I stayed until about 3 and partied. I have been enjoying the ship at like 2 and 3 in the morning when there's no one but the crew out. And I think it's really special, first off, to see how hard the crew works. And I think it's just special to see the ship when you practically have it to yourself. So I have been enjoying that and done that every day but one on this cruise. And that's very, very different for me. Because I go to sleep at a decent time. You know, I'm not super early, but I usually go to sleep at a decent time. But like 2 and 3, those are times I don't see. So I have been enjoying that, and it's been a really good time. So today I am going to at least get off the ship to see what this area looks like since I've never been here. I don't have an excursion or anything planned, and I really want to work on my content and stuff because we're down to 2 more days. So, well, today plus 2 more days. The day is just beginning, but we have today and 2 more days on the ship. So I definitely want to get as much content as possible because one of the days we will be at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and I'm spending as much time there as possible. So yeah, so just stay tuned and we will see what we get into today. Probably going to be a pretty relaxing day as we prepare for night 5. Of course, I was not missing photos with these views, so this is what I was able to capture with my tripod. Check the description to get yours. It is almost 9 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the Windjammer and grab breakfast. I have not seen the breakfast spread at Windjammer yet. I'm telling you guys, this is such a different cruise for me. I'm not doing any of the stuff I normally do, but today's outfit for now is this dress from Mika's. It's got quite a bit of back out. So we already styling this morning. I'm probably gonna change later. I know today is white night, so I'll definitely change tonight. But let me get off here and show you guys Windjammer in a minute. There it is. I hear washy. Some breakfast. Here is the Windjammer breakfast spread. Okay, so Windjammer breakfast kind of gave what I thought it would give, and I was not impressed. But I mean, it was breakfast. It was buffet breakfast. Yeah, I mean, it just was not anything special, so don't really have too much to say about it. Of you tap yes in my stories, I'll get on the water slide. That's the number, 300. So can y'all find 300 people? Actually, this is what I'll say. I will get on the water slide if and only if you guys get me to 7,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's what I want. I'm only 290-ish away. So 290 of you guys subscribe to my YouTube before I get off Icon of the Seas. I will get on the water slide. That's a fun challenge because I would be excited to hit that 7,000. And look, y'all can help to get me there because that's where the content is going anyway. So get on the water slide. I don't know why y'all want to see me scream and cry so bad. Y'all, I had a late night and I am exhausted. We are in St. Thomas and I am in the bed, but I promised you guys that if I made it to 7,000 subscribers on this ship, I had to get on the water slide. And y'all did it. A part of me is so happy and so grateful, but I honestly did not think we were going to do it. So I had to get about 1,000 subscribers to get there. I think I was in the early 6,000s last week, and y'all did it. So I can't walk away from my word. So we got to do it. I don't want to do it, y'all. I'm scared. But I am in my swimsuit. I'm about to head out there. Whew. If this is my final video, P.O.P. hold me down.
Mama, I love you.
I walked outside just to take a look at the slide, just to see if maybe it didn't look as bad as I thought, and I realized I messed up making that promise.
I am here. I know they don't want me to take my phone up there. I'm going to do my best to sneak it, but I promise if I said I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. So let's get over here. Y'all, I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Y'all, I went down so fast I could not even scream. I was so afraid. And the water smacked me straight in the face, so I started choking.
Today's gift has arrived, and it's a cocktail making toolkit. Oh, I'm excited about this one. It's white night, so I have been so excited to wear this little Amazon find. I've wanted this dress since I went to Greece, but I didn't have a chance to get it. The thing I love about it is the bag. So let me show you guys. Look at that with the little straps. Look, at first I was like, we can't be having the back out like that. But honey, I don't care. We're going to slide them right in between them little rows. And it looks so cute. Oh, I love this dress. But I'm going to go to dinner in the main dining room for once. So I had 5 o'clock dinner. So I kept missing it every night. And they actually called the room tonight at 5 and was like, we haven't seen you in main dining, which it is day, 4 or 5 now. I lost count. So I'm like, I might as well get in there and do that, and then just come back and like curl my hair and get my like full night look ready. So that is where we're headed. We're headed to main dining, and we're finally gonna check it out and see if I can get a real meal on this ship. So we'll be back from the dining room. Looks like we'll be right here in the dining room. So tonight's menu is a taste of Mexico. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll try some enchiladas. I don't know. Got options though. So pretty in here. Okay, so I just ordered a Moscato, and here's the menu again. Not sure what I want. A part of me really wants a steak, so I'm really considering doing like this chops grill filet mignon because I have been dying to get a steak. I've never gone this long on a cruise without having one. Or maybe we should go with what is on the menu so I can tell you guys about the main dining. I guess I won't be too difficult tonight. I don't know how I got this lucky, but this is what you call the perfect solo seat. I am here at the edge in the corner and almost by myself. I love it. This is perfection. And you can see the ocean. Okay, I feel kind of bad now because my waiter said these are his tables and nobody showed up. So he was like, thank you so much for coming. So I guess I gotta come to main dining a little bit quicker. I'm ready to see what we're getting. So I got some pepper soup, shrimp cocktail, and carne asada. So we will get some beef. I'm trying to eat some beef. Whew. Appetizers are here, and this pepper soup is so good. I forgot to even show you guys what it looked like before I started eating. That is the shrimp cocktail, and of course we have some bread and Moscato. Okay, so after the appetizers, I now feel like I've had some real food. So I guess I should have known. I just need to come to the dining room. Everything around the ship is mostly like quick snacks and quick bites and stuff. But if you come to main dining, you can really get some good stuff. I didn't even have to upgrade the steak. We're gonna see what this carne asada is like when I have it in a moment. But other than that, yeah, I just have to say I recommend like coming in here to get the food because everything is kind of like popcorn, chickeny, and burgers and quick grabs around the ship. And this is the main course. So this is the carne asada. Carne asada. Ooh, them wine kicking in. Over rice. It has like a little green salsa sauce on it. I'm getting another glass of Moscato. So let's see what it tastes like. Everett on Icon of the Seas. Brandon is so nice. I hope you end up in this section. Look at him. He is so sweet, guys. So please come to main dining when you're on Icon of the Seas. It's dessert time. So we have apple crumble with ice cream. Our wine, of course, and a little coffee. This has been really, really good. I definitely am looking forward to coming back tomorrow for our second Dress Your Best night. After dinner, I decided to visit Central Park and just have a glass of champagne, and it began to rain out of nowhere. But when I tell you guys, this was one of the most serene moments and one of my favorite moments of the cruise. You could literally hear the band playing inside Lou's Jazz and Blues. So that's live music, and it was just relaxing and a vibe. So this is the most people I have seen on the ship, period. This is the promenade around dinner time, so about 8:30ish. It's packed everywhere. Dueling pianos is always the hot spot. We're at the casino. Oh, this is a nice hallway too. I don't think I've been this one. Okay, I told y'all I was gonna sneak y'all in here, so let's take a quick pan and look. Hopefully we don't get put out of here. So I decided to head to the bar in the casino and sit and have a drink, and I ran into my friends again at the same spot we met the first night. So we hung out and did a shot together. Everybody get in. And bad. All right, so what are we cheersing to? New friends, good times, and an amazing birthday year. Woo! 2024. And more money, always. Always more money. So if you don't know, the casino has an escalator with access right through the promenade. So I decided to come up for a second just to see what all this noise was. And there was a whole parade. I did not know anything about this concept, did not know this was happening. I just walked up and stumbled upon it. Okay, as you can see from my face, I was so like, what is this? What is this about? But I forgot that their name is Royal Caribbean, so I guess it makes sense to have a royal themed parade. Yeah, I could have done without that. I am heading to the Quest game show. I've heard it's really good. You have to walk through Playmakers to get to Absolute Zero, which is the ice skating rink. We're moving kind of fast because I'm actually late. I was in there curling my hair again. But yeah, we're close. So let's see what this about.
So the Quest game happens pretty late at night, so I'm thinking it's an adult themed game, but it's basically where the arena is split into different sections and you have a team leader and they call different things out for you to bring from your section. So one time they asked you to bring 6 men's belts like stringed together. They were like, show us a tattoo. So pretty cool game. I thought it was just, you know, pretty fun. Something that I would never go down there and do. Y'all know me, I'm too relaxed for that, but it was fun to watch.
Chris, I need to see your team number in hand, and I need to see a lady with a piercing not in her ear or nose.
After the Quest game, I finally made it to the club, which was called Music Hall. Now, I love the fact that each venue has its own little themed menu, and so this one had like the record on the front. I thought that was really cute. Now, I don't club often, but you better believe, solo or not, when I hit the club, I'm having a good time. So there actually were a ton of other content creators there that night, my YouTube buddies, so, you know, I had a really good time. You will see later on how good of a time I had. The beat dropped and that drink had to go down. Now I had to cut the music for copyright reasons, but when Back That Thing Up comes on, oh, it's on. And this poor man behind me, either he was happy or upset because he got a free show, honey. I think he was happy because he kept turning around.
Well, it's been a fun night, but that is going to conclude day 5. Tomorrow is another day at sea, and then we have our day at Perfect Day at Coco K, and this trip will be over. So I'll see you guys next time. And we're headed off the ship. It's gonna be a lovely day at Coco K. And I'm off. We are here in Coco K. There is one other ship here, which is Mariner of the Seas. And we're getting ready to rock down here. I have been waiting to come back here since 2022, since my first time. So this is only my second time here. So the first thing we're gonna do is walk around and tour everything. We have the adults only pass for the day, so we'll get to see that brand new area. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy getting away from the little ones. So it should be a fun day, but it's a perfect day.
When I first arrived, I was so surprised by them having like the live music out there and the people dancing in kind of like the carnival type outfits. I thought it was a really good feel and really added to the excitement for the day.
So I'm definitely seeing from looking at everything that it really is kind of the Icon of the Seas is a play on this private island, because like even the chill island is an area we have on the ship. You have the big hot air balloon there. That's an additional cost. Sandy Lane. I mean, there's so many different places here. Oasis Lagoon Pool, Cocoa Beach Club, South Beach. I remember really enjoying South Beach, so I definitely want to get over there. But yeah, let's keep going through Captain Jack's here. This is so beautiful. And I don't know if I said it or if you're not familiar with it. This is Royal Caribbean's private island. So no other ships that aren't Royal Caribbean are allowed to dock here. So many beautiful little areas here. So much to do. There's Skipper's Grill. If I'm not mistaken, that place is an additional cost too, but there is food out here. One of the best funnel cakes I've had is here somewhere, so I'm definitely gonna be looking for that. There is no way, ain't no way. That's the tallest water slide in North America. After the one I did, I'm good. So I just talked to a staff member and they told me that today is the first official opening of Hideaway Bay. So the adults area hasn't even officially been open until now. So we're getting ready to see it together.
Hideaway Beach is a bit of a ways out. You can walk to it, but there's also a free tram that you can get on. They tell you exactly where you need to stand in order to get dropped off there. So that's what I decided to do.
Hideaway Bay. It's Hideaway Beach. One thing I'm gonna do on this cruise is not know the name of anything. I'm just here, okay? $113.99 if you didn't pre-buy. I have to pull the exact amount I paid. So this is a machine you just scan, thank you, and you walk in. Okay, so it is far enough away from everybody to where it makes sense. So I like that. And it looks like they actually have a towel station here, so I didn't have to drag these with me.
Now, one thing I can tell you Royal Caribbean does a great job of is swim up bars. So this is Hideaway Bar, which is, of course, adults only. It's in that same area. And as you guys can see as you're walking through, there's tons of seating. So I did get off the ship relatively early so that I could have my choice of seating. And so it's probably about 9 a.m. when this video was taken. And as you can see, they're already setting up their towels and people are already reserving seats. So I highly recommend getting off the ship early if you have access to this. The thing I love most about this area is this pool because it's heated. So it doesn't matter what time of year you travel out here, you know that you're going to have access to a heated pool that stays at 85 degrees.
So it's actually like 69, 70 degrees out here. So it is nice and cool. It feels really good, but it's definitely giving cool. So I don't know how we're gonna feel getting in this water or when we're gonna get in. But right now we're just gonna keep on exploring because it is so beautiful over here. Oh, I love it. The hammocks, everything.
Sometimes you just want to relax away from the music, and that is when I would recommend getting a seat over here by the actual beach. This was the only area that was quiet. As you guys are hearing in the background, there's music playing everywhere. So this is your area to come to if you want a serene, peaceful relaxation time.
We're definitely going to get photos. And there's still plenty of chairs up here lining the beach. So I think I'm going to grab a spot, put my things down, and clip the towel. So, but yeah, this area is really big. So it stretches all the way over there. Of course, there are bars, small bars, everything. So, really good option paying for this. I'll get you guys the exact price. Like I said, I think I paid somewhere in the $70 range. I called a Black Friday sale. So, otherwise it would have been $100, and once you get here, $113.
One of the best things about this pool is that it has an area that is overlooking the beach. So you can literally lay in the heated pool and see the ocean and see what's going on out on the beach.
Paradise, which is a pizza parlor exclusive to Hideaway Beach. Let's go look at the menu. It doesn't appear they're open yet. It is only 9 in the morning as I'm recording this.
One thing I'm gonna do mid-tour is have a random dance break. Nothing playing in the background, just dancing to nothing and enjoying life. One thing I cannot resist is a good hammock. Now this one kind of had me afraid because I thought it might throw me out of it. But this hammock and looking out at the beach was so relaxing. You definitely have to get in one if you get a chance. You may be wondering, what is the changing / bathroom situation at Hideaway Beach? And I can confirm it is great. So there is plenty of lighting, you have space, there are a number of stalls, and it's clean. So this is the area where you actually come out to wash your hands, and they have these adorable little windows and mirrors. By about 11 o'clock, this area was jumping and everybody was off the ship. So there were some beach balls, and of course, in true adult fashion, everyone was hitting them and trying to keep them in the air. So it was really fun because everybody started like counting to see how many times they could keep it up. And one time they made it to 50, but that's the best I saw. A DJ booth with a live DJ that happens sometime midday. Another thing I found to be convenient was that there were hand washing stations right in front of the area to eat. So you didn't have to venture out far to the restroom to try to figure out where to go to wash your hands. Hideaway Hut is the main included dining option out here at Hideaway Beach, and it was really good. I really liked the options, and I felt like it was a good mix of what you would find out at Coco Cay as well as some new favorites. Instead of sitting in the sun, I decided to take my food over to On the Rocks, which is an amazing area overlooking the beach with a live band. Now this took the cake for me. I feel like this is so special, and this sold me on this area. I loved it so much.
I'm so excited about this coconut shrimp. So good. Yep. What are we eating now? Mozzarella sticks and a funnel cake. I have been waiting to get another one of these funnel cakes for 2 years. So I am so excited about this. Y'all, I feel like I'm finally eating. I have not eaten like this since I've been on that ship. This is what I want, is some food. I have eaten, had a swim change. I'm tired. I want to just relax out here for a little while. And maybe get back on the ship. I need a nap. So pretty though. This is definitely really nice. I don't want to do the comparison, but this is nice. Ocean. Oh, it's cold. This water is so clear, you can see things swimming.
resting, it was time for round 2, so I headed to Slice of Paradise to try the pizza. This is the seafood and the island barbecue, and y'all, you have to try it. It is so good.
Okay, so Hideaway Beach was so much fun, but I want to go back and explore the ship before everybody gets on, because the ship is what we're here for. So we're out. It's 1 o'clock. Everybody has to be on at 4, so it'll give me about 4 hours to go and have some fun. So let's get back on icon.
One of my favorite hacks is to come back to the ship a little bit earlier so that I can access the hot tub and areas like that without the big crowds of people.
Guess what, guys? I just heard Rover's here! Such a sweetie. Okay, so tonight we have a Shein fit. So I just left from taking my photos here at Central Park, and Rover's here. I finally saw her, and so now I am getting ready to go to dinner at the Windjammer. So see you guys back in a minute. Final dinner. Washy's here. It's great. You see it? Alright, so there is a pasta bar. Looks like we have some little meats and snacks. Cheeseburgers, hot dogs, fries, chili. Okay, we got a little grilled steak, potatoes. Alright, we're sliding back to that. Mediterranean table. That looks good. Okay, not a bad spread for buffet tonight. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, buffet is decent. The soup table, it looks like gluten-free is in the back. So baked pasta. Butternut squash. Mashed potatoes, hey. Champagne Thai. I finally got some lamb. You know what I think I don't like about buffets is the fact that you're mixing a bunch of random stuff. I don't like the way it looks. So I've had to grab 2 plates, but I'm so happy to have some lamb, a little steak, a little potato. We're going home tomorrow, so if we get sick, we get sick. Here is the dessert spread for the night at Windjammer. Looks pretty good. Nice layout. So it appears the aqua show is actually about to start in here. Of course, I have already seen that. You know what? I want my oyster shooters before I get my espresso martini. I know that sounds disgusting, but those things are so good. This is what it looks like in here tonight. Pack. This is the only show I've actually already seen. You know what? As I told y'all how bad it was gonna be for me to eat those oyster shooters and then do an espresso martini, I decided it's not a good decision. So I'm going to the espresso martini. That is where we're headed. So we're gonna hit the coffee bar in the corner, which is Ryan Bean, which I feel like it's been a really good hidden gem this trip because it's tucked in this little corner. If you guys haven't, check out my full Aquadome night tour where I showed you all of these areas, including the beautiful pods that you see down there. That has been the ultimate spot for this trip. So beautiful in the daytime. You can look out the glass and see the ocean. But we are here at the bar. So I had to come by hooked one more time to get my oyster shots. Y'all, I'm in love with these things. I probably will never eat them anywhere else. They have been so good. I know that's so weird. I just had an espresso martini and now I'm getting this, but that's what it is because it's the final night. But look at him. Look how he does it. Look at it. Ah! Look at that. Cocktail sauce and horseradish at the bottom. And then this is the gin one. So that one has vodka. This is gin and an oyster. It's final round. Final time. Cheers. That was a big oyster. Definitely was way bigger. Woo! Let's go. There's something about that. It's so weird, but it's so good. All right, final time. Favorite one for the road. Woo! Those oysters were huge. It's good. All right, that is the last oyster shot of this cruise. Now we are off to the Wizard of Oz show. You know what? I'm actually starting to get a little sad about this cruise coming to an end. I'm tired and ready to go home, but I really started liking it late into the cruise. So we're here at Ford, the Royal Theater, going into the Wizard of Oz show. Looks like it's already aligned, so I don't think we're gonna stay the whole time because there's so many shows, but at least let's catch the beginning of it so I can tell you guys what I think of it. Right. So this is my first time in the Royal Theater.
They're so old.
It's pretty.
How do you think that a free wheelchair is the one that there's a... How does that even come close?
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
Okay, so the Wizard of Oz show is the truth. The set is beautiful. They do a really good job with the story. It moves quickly when you don't get tired. So I definitely like it, but we have so many things to do tonight, so we have to keep it moving. So unfortunately, I didn't get to see them make it to the Wizard of Oz, but we are headed to, I don't even know, but you guys will see in a minute. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling it. I can tell it's day 7. So I got some pizza from Sorrento's. I'm gonna eat this and then go upstairs to Duel and Pianos, which is right here. So we can try to see some of that. And then we might miss the ice skate show now that I think about it. I popped in earlier in the week. It didn't seem like something I really would love, and I really want to go to Lou's Jazz and Blues. So Duel and Pianos and Lou's Jazz and Blues is the agenda for the night. So thanks for watching the Icon of the Seas vlogs. I think we're gonna go ahead and close out the night so I can enjoy myself and not work anymore. But I appreciate you guys hanging with me and seeing all of this brand new ship has to explore. It's been really special being a part of this inaugural sailing even though this trip started off rocky, I had an amazing time, made some great new friends, and I definitely am happy to be here. So thank you guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out if you have not, and I will see you on the next adventure. Bye.